Everyone, my name is Ultra94 and welcome back to some more Robot Wars Extreme Destruction. Today, we are one tournament away from not only completing stage 7, but unlocking stage number 8. We have got the Smash It Up Cup left at the top of the list, and this tournament has a restriction on. These restrictions include only allowing axes, hammers, and maces. So we need to make another modification to Traxel in order for Traxel to compete. So let's go ahead then, let's go into our robot editor and let's just remove the spikes and add on a different weapon. Okay. Axes, hammers, and maces. Now, the most expensive one we could get from an axe perspective is an ice pick. That seems pretty great. From a hammer perspective, we've got the mallet. Probably going to do the most amount of damage there from the hammers. And maces, we've got this rather nasty looking spiked mace. I think, though, we're going to go with an ice pick today as our chosen weapon. It is the only weapon that we're going to be assigning to Traxel today. So the plan, let's just see, can we beat this Smash It Up Cup? If we can, then we're going to come to a bit of a crossroads, and that's where I'm probably going to need some help from you guys on how we should play the last tournament, or the last stage even. But now though, let's put Traxel into the arena with the ice pick. So as we get going then in this video, if you like what you see and you want to see more Robot Wars in the future, hit the like button down below. Don't forget you can of course subscribe as well for more content that's just like this. And I'm not sure how we're going to do against this triangular robot, but we only have the one weapon. And we have, I think, the full ability to push as well. Because of how the axe has been fitted, we actually do have the full range to push. And it's an immediate elimination nearly for Stealth Fighter. 15 seconds. But you can see there the power of Traxel. And the fact that we have the mace where it is on the bot. Yeah, we can still push around, no problem. It would seem we go against the Bull and the Argo. The Argo, I know we're going to have a pretty easy time with, I think. The Bull, not so sure. It is missing its scoop. That might come a little bit easier for us. And that is unfortunate. And I do suspect we might, unless we can self-right ourselves, we might be being counted. Unless we can make it over to a CPZ. Oh, we are actually the right way up. That is incredible. So because the bot itself can go both ways, that is definitely a major design fault with Traxel. But the Bull goes out of play, and that actually means I think we get a slightly better next round against the Argo. I'm pretty certain we're going to get an all-right round of this. Oh, ignore me. It's a full-blown Annihilator. Flip and Drill, Nino, Timza, and Beccatron join the Argo. 6 robot carnage, 6 robot destruction. And we now know the weakness of Traxel with an ice pick. We do have to be somewhat careful. But it's weird as well. It is strange having an active weapon. Argo is apparently eyeing up and has got built onto it 2 weapons there. Nino, it's so odd seeing Nino without its cutting blades. And yes, we can push other bots about. Argo on the flame pit. It's weird because I feel like I have an active weapon and yet I'm not actually using said weapon because I'm so used to just pushing about bots, and that's not good. That is not good for us. I mean, we almost want the pickaxe to be stripped from Traxel. Yes! We're back upright, baby! Whoa, immediately into trouble there with Refbot. We definitely don't want that. The Argo is slowly but surely losing all its armor. Whoa, we got spun around there. I wonder then, do bots have multiple weapons to stop it from being flipped? Is that the reason why? Don't know how true that is, but is that why like some of the domed robots have got 2 weapons? Is that the reason? 90 seconds to go, and we need to be eliminating some bots sharpish. We are actually doing not very well either. You can see the smoke coming out of Traxel. Whoa, no! We've got pitted there. Pitted at the Annihilator stage, not great, but we will try again. We will have another go at this. The idea today is to try and beat this tournament to get into stage 8 for the next episode. All right then, it's back to the head-to-head, and it is a familiar foe in Flip and Drill. It's times like these where you now wonder, are tracks the right fit when I don't have the spikes, and it's the spikes really that do help a lot. Wow, Flip and Drill and us have got an immense amount of power. Oh, and actually, even though we've got the tornado style chassis, it's us that I think is in trouble. Oh, go on! Yeah! Just as I said that, kiss of death landed on Flip and Drill, and we move on to the next round. We've got a first round melee now, which then feed into the Annihilator. Maximilian and Coopertron are next. And we need quick exit for one of these bots today. So tricky with the amount of power that we have. It doesn't take a lot for us to go in the pit, apparently. 9 seconds is all that took. All right then, head to head once again. Traxel versus the Bull. Counting down, and we are back away once again. We've hit the pit release. Oh, that was... we were very nearly gonna just reverse ourselves into the pit there. Whoa! Trying to be careful. Oh, now that's where the mace has actually saved the Bull there from going into the pit and being knocked over. It's now lost its weapon though. So all that needs to happen is to flip over the Bull. Very lucky on 2 separate occasions there is the Bull. And we get lucky as well. We are not quite flipped over yet. Oh, now the armor has saved the Bull. It does not save it from that though. And that, I'm assuming, is going to be the win for Traxel. And as Refbot comes in and fully flipped over the bot, we are going to be entering into the next round. And we now get to see who is in the triple threat match. Okay, Juggernaut and Electra. It's gonna be weird again seeing Electra without its flipper. But we can push about Juggernaut. I think the thing with this tournament is that bots that have scoops, obviously you can't have scoops in this tournament. So it's just weird seeing these bots without like signature pieces of weaponry or armor, and that is someone's weapon has just come off. It's Juggernaut. Juggernaut is now completely without a weapon. And actually, it can still function, obviously, but I wonder, can you actually do this without any weaponry on you at all? Right. Who are we looking to eliminate? Juggernaut would be good to eliminate. Oh! Has it survived? Maybe. Matilda's giving us a bit of a hard time. Oh, and our weapon has gone, but we have just, I think, knocked out Juggernaut. And we're actually doing a better job without any weaponry on. As Refbot just put Juggernaut back in play. You absolute monster. Why are we doing this? Juggernaut's gone hiding into Sergeant Bash. Are we going to go in the pit? Oh my days, that was so close. Electra got pitted there. I think just drove herself into the pit. We get Juggernaut now, along with 4 other mysterious bots in the Annihilator. There's Juggernaut in front of us. We get Flip and Drill, Spiker Turn, Major Damage, and Robotica. And tactically, we kind of want to lose the weapon because we do a lot better without it, but let's get underway once again. All right. Oh no, as if we've just... Oh my days. What are we doing? All right, we're back, and we are against Dexterous this time. We have had no problem with him in the past, but getting any bots to, eliminate them in this, it's weird. I feel like we used to having like enormous, pits and vats of paint everywhere, out of bounds. When you come to the arena, you're trying to be a bit more, have a bit more finesse. It just, I don't know, even though this should be on paper, the one that we do well on. And we did do pretty well there. Dexterous in the pit up to 26 seconds. We move on to our triple threat match. All right, then next up, Barabbas and Electra is who we get now. We did use Barabbas is kind of chassis for a period of time, very early in the series. Electra we've had in a few times in this Smash It Up Cup. It's so disappointing that we didn't have a bot over the Jets. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Bash went in and Electra just about skirted out. Right. That's Electra in the pit this time, though. 36 seconds is all it took. We move on to the Annihilator. It has undone us a few times now. Let's hopefully get to a point where we can beat this, because I think we've got one more round after this. We've got the Argo, Cupratron, Crusher, and Plow King all in the mix. They're all bots that I think in historical tournaments we have just absolutely blitzed. It's, for some reason, it's a different ball game in this tournament. You've got to find a way to overcome Everyone is in the mix. Whoa, let's stay away from A, Kilolot CPZ, and B, those jets, because they will absolutely undo us if we're not careful. And, oh, I mean, we're going to get undone anyway if we can't get ourselves There we go. Back on our tracks again, the right way up. A little bit stuck in Matilda's CPZ. Get out of there, but able to push about Rabbits and push Rabbits into Sergeant Bash's CPZ. Yellow card given, but we don't really care about that too much. Refbot, I think, just chucking a bot onto the flame pit. And again, we're in trouble, but back on our tracks once again. Red card given now to Matilda, maybe, is that? I don't think I've seen any bot eliminations yet, though, is my only concern at this stage. I think Kilolot's out of the arena, so that helps us out a little bit. That means that we've got a CPZ free. Oh, we've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. Let's get ourselves tactically over if we can. Yes! We are back on our feet again. Oh, I think maybe 5 bots at least are in play here. All just hanging out in Shunt CPZ. Definitely want to get out of that. Refbot's over here just chilling. Kilolot is all the way over there. Has Crusher been eliminated? Could have been. Shunt is still going aggro. And for some reason, we can't actually push about any of these bots. We're definitely looking the least written off. I don't know where we're going to come. I'm not sure we've got this in the bag, you know. We have retained a lot of our armor. And we just about missed out. We missed out to Plow King this time. How has Plow King got style? Where has Plow King got style from? Alrighty then, so here's what we're going to do then. We're going to do this one more time with the ice pick. If we are unable to do it, I'm going to try once without any weaponry at all to see if we can complete the stage. Or I guess it would be down to you guys. Maybe we'd have to end the episode and you'd have to tell me what you think. But T-Rex has been pitted, but that means all that he did was just drive himself into the pit in the end. I think what's happening then is maybe there's a weapon that doesn't quite go over the front face of Traxel. I think that's our problem. We want a weapon that kind of sits on the top, the flat top, completely flush, but away from the edge, because that would still give us the ability to push effectively. I think that's what we're missing here. We're missing the ability to push effectively in some cases. Ah! I think that's Robotica that was upside down, but I assume it's the right way up again. Yeah, I mean, what we want is for the weapons to just be shedded from the bots. Ah! Uh-oh. What is Shunt doing this far out? Yes, push them into Matilda's lair. Push them in. Right. Come on. Come on. We need to beat the Annihilator. We need to beat the Annihilator. I actually wonder if this is even the right weapon. I'm not seeing it actually. I can't see the ice pick going down enough to actually affect a robot. 90 seconds to try and secure one of these robots' demises. We're stuck on armor, I think it looks like. Yep, that's another bot into a CPZ. We love that. Inkalot's lair, but we're giving him a good hiding. Oh, come on. Surely you can't get yourself up. Surely. Leave him alone. Leave him. Do not self-right him. I'm watching you. Do not self-right him. Thank you. Right. Ball was flipped. Robotica is still active. We now go back once again into the Annihilator. If we can't do it this time round, that will be the end of the episode. But you can tell me down in the comments if you want to try and do it without any weaponry or continue on with one of the allowed weapons. We get Spanners, Fractor, Beckatron, Porcupine along with Robotica from our previous round in this round, and hopefully we need a win here. We need a win, and then we need to win what I assume will be the head-to-head round as well. Spanner's going straight after Shunt, incredibly. We do a nice little pirouette. And we're a little bit stuck, but we have found our way. Okay, I think all bots are still in play right now. I think this is probably, I think, one of the more frustrating episodes I think we've had. Yeah, flip has been activated, but no one's on it, so we can't get any flip that way. We are ourselves flipped over. And we need a help from a Sir, a knight in armor, or maybe a bulldozer. Yes, it ends up coming in the help of a steam jet. Whoa! Flipped again. Again, we're being flipped. Beckatron's not got a weapon at all. 90 seconds to go for a winner to be determined. And I can tell I'm going a bit quieter now because I am trying to really concentrate. Yes! That's a robot down! As long as I don't get flipped. Refbot, don't flip. Why have you flipped me for? Oh no! Oh god! Oh! Matilda, help me! Please! Please! Thank you! Right, where does that now leave us? We've lost time. Still don't know if this is going to be enough for us. Oh, look, our robot's not even that badly damaged. We are not even that badly damaged. Look at the smoke coming off these bots. The smoke coming off them. 10 seconds left, and I genuinely don't know if it's going to be enough still. Is it enough? We lose again. This time to Robotica, twice the bridesmaid, and it's a dead heat. Okay. That is, I'm afraid, going to have to be the end of the episode. Let me know down below if you think we should try this without a weapon. But until then, I'm going to end this one right about here. Thanks to all of you who have watched this. If you like what you saw, hit the like button down below. Don't forget you can, of course, subscribe for more content that is just like this. And I will see you next time.